Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Brad.
and the critters. It is January 6th of 2022, and I'm trying to figure out what the weather is right now. It is 57 degrees out. It's pretty nice out today, actually. Some nice blue skies for a change. We've been having so many gray skies, and that's probably when we left Wyoming. Is you got tired of a long winter with nothing but gray skies. It's just like, oh, depressing.
Yeah.
So, and you would never guess that we were from Wyoming because now it didn't take much and I'm cold. But yesterday, sitting outside the doctor's office, it was not that cold out. What do you think the temperature was?
Probably upper 50s.
And we saw people with heavy snow boots on, heavy parkas. It's like, wow.
And I'm wearing shorts and a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
well, you're not normal, but
Thank you.
you know that.
I know that.
So anyway, I'm not. He's distracting me, and I have to ignore him because I will get off topic. Mister.
Okay.
Just got an small order in for dog and cat food. You guys know we're always going to make sure that our pets are completely taken care of, and we do. And I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to order pet food. I want to have a small complaint. I have a few complaints actually, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really tired of Walmart doing this where you used to be able to order stuff and have it shipped. Or you would pick that you wanted to pick it up. And then it used to be you could have it delivered. Now, all of a sudden, they won't deliver out to this area after they did it for almost a year. But I don't want to go pick up this stuff and with myself and my handicapped husband try to lug this stuff up the stairs. That's why we were having delivery. So, and then they won't just even ship it because they try to dictate to you now, even if you aren't shipping, that part of your order you can pick up, part of your order will be shipped, and then it may be shipped, it may be massively delayed. So they just don't get hardly any of our business now. Not messing with it. So went with Instacart. Like I said, we'd already paid for a year on it, and went with Food Lion and got canned dog food, canned pouches they use, and canned cat food, diapers for Jellybean. That's about it. So, but you can only tell if you get an inexperienced shopper with like Instacart because, nothing against any guys, but the male shoppers we've been getting. I don't know how young this guy was. Was he young?
Late 20s.
Yeah. See, they don't have any concept, but and I know they're in a hurry. But if I'm trying to order like let's see, a 24 pack of assorted frisky canned food, it comes in the box. You're out of it, so they replace it with one can. Even though he asked me about it, and I said no, I need at least 12 cans. I got one can. I told Angel she's gonna have to go on a massive diet now because that one can. Oh, I had enough cans that she's got over a week, but it's like still it was like one can. Yeah. If you get a female shopper, usually they're very thorough. But and I had even marked on the replacement, the pre-approved replacement that I had needed, and 12 cans if they couldn't give me but oh well. I was using up a credit from the last time they messed up our last order, so Instacart is very good about that. Though I'm not a paid, I'm not. They're not a paid sponsor or anything. I'm not, but they will remedy what complaints you have. And usually I just go for credit on my Instacart. So that's what we've been doing. Yesterday I had an appointment with the pomologist, and that was a big fail. I was very disappointed. That's why I did not come on here yesterday and do a vlog. Basically, after waiting over 6 months to see this pomologist, I had an appointment with him before, but I ended up in the hospital. So then, didn't get to keep the appointment. They don't take our insurance. They don't take Blue Cross Blue Shield. Really? And the only other pomologist there is and stuff is down in like the Raleigh, Durham area, and it's like, or Smithfield. And it's like, if I wanted to travel that far, I mean, we located up here near Rocky Mount because we wanted to be able to have our health care in one area. And I know everybody else is faced with the same thing, but it was so frustrating because I'm having so many issues with the breathing. I think that's why I don't sleep very well at night, too. But yesterday was a particularly really bad day for breathing. The edema was super bad. And uh, I felt very defeated because, like I said, I was in a lot of pain. I was super swollen, having trouble breathing. It's not like a short little trip to get into that building and into their office, um, and just to be turned away, And you feel very defeated. It's like, I don't need to breathe. That's okay. And I don't think it's an asthma issue. I was thinking about that. I don't think it's an asthma issue because before, when I have an asthma issue, honey, it's even when I sit down.
Yeah, that's true.
This is just when I'm up doing things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's the edema. But what made me so disappointed was my nephrologist is also with the same people, with Boyce Willis, and so I have to cancel that appointment. I really needed to see him because of the edema and with the issue with the kidneys to see why all the edema. But my primary care doctor prescribed me some more trosemide. I think the stuff I was using was old. So I'm doing that, and things I'm going to do right now, because I might have felt defeatist, and I had my cry, and Brad was there and comforted me and stuff. I had my little rant late last night, and then my cry and stuff. He knew that was coming.
Yeah.
He watches me struggle. Is going to keep working on being more active because the more active I can be, the less edema, because it will help. First off, it'll help expand my lungs more, and it will help with the edema on the legs. That I can do. That I can do here in my home in a controlled setting. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep taking my water pills religiously. And then when I see my doctor in March, we're going to discuss my ongoing problems with my neck and arms. And then we're going to discuss where to go from here. Do I still need to see a pomologist? Do I not need to? It's like, it gets so frustrating for all of us. It used to be clinics and stuff took basic insurance, and now it's like a wheel deal. There's like a gamble. Let's toss the dice and see if this place is going to take your insurance. Brad went down for wound care down in Wilson. All of a sudden, they didn't take our insurance. I went and was gonna see for the third time about weight loss surgery, and of course they didn't take the insurance. And this is not a this is Blue Cross Blue Shield, which just raised their rates 3 times what we were paying last year for the same coverage, to be told no. We really have to do something in this country about health care and about insurance and stuff. We shouldn't all have to not have health care because of this. It's just not right.
No, it isn't.
And if you get super sick with cancer or anything like that, heart disease, COPD, anything like that, and then you have to go around and fight to be able to get your medical care and see if they're gonna cover it with the insurance, and then you shouldn't have to do that when you're fighting just to live. There really needs to be something done about this. I mean, I've talked to people before, which, I know one sweet gal, I know 2 of them actually, that are no longer with us, that really had to fight like hell to get any kind of health care because their insurance companies either said no or they were maxed out. And, so, I mean, you want to spend the rest of your time fighting about medical care to get it. So it gets frustrating.
Yeah, it does.
And I know I'm not the only one. I'm sure you guys can all tell me horror stories and about people with, you know, these medical bills are so high, like you ever can pay those. It's like, it's crazy. But, it is what it is, but we all need to really think about that. And it seems like insurance companies have gotten even pickier since the pandemic has been hitting. So it makes you. I felt very defeated last night because I'm like, I really don't want to die, and it's really hard to lose weight when you can't be very mobile. And I worry about being able to be there for Brad, you know, when he's gonna have his surgery and stuff. We're talking about getting me maybe a mobility scooter because I don't want to have to stand on the sidelines of life all the time while Brad's able to go do things, or I want to go to an art gallery opening, or I want to go hang out with some fellow artists, and I'm starting to see where there's certain artists that kind of are in different areas of the state, and that's kind of nice because I want to even just to talk about artwork with another artist and stuff really get you inspired and fired up, and you're like, yeah, you're talking about different techniques or things you've done or things you're thinking about doing, and they might be doing maybe pottery and I'm a painter, but still it's just that whole vibe. It's that whole getting the wheels turning and the imagination. And so we're looking at doing that. you know we'll get it handled.
Yes, we will.
We ain't never giving up. Brad's toes looking really good, except for this one toe that's got a sore on the top of it. Look kind of inflamed. I need to check that out. I'm probably going to need to throw some kind of a, a, a bandage on it. It can't be totally waterproof, though, because then it doesn't heal, because I'd have a chance to breathe. But we'll get that handled. Our blood glucose is really good. Well, mine was high this morning, but I'm fighting another leg infection. Yes, I had that one leg infection, then it started doing much better. And now I got like a little bit more of a leg infection going on, but getting that handled too. Um, we're not giver uppers. Can't be giver uppers. But today I'm gonna gather up the last little tidbits. You think you have all your Christmas stuff put away, and then you look and you're like, oh no, I forgot over here, and oh no, I forgot over there. And so I got a little bit of that stuff to gather up. Brad shampooed the carpets out here last night. We have our 20-year-old cat, and she got dementia, and so now we've decided that we would like to poop on the carpet, but not in my room. But you get tired of it. But what are you going to do? She's 20 years old. She's almost completely blind. She's not in her right mind. Well, heck, if they're not right in mind, I could just start doing that too. Hey!
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, dang. Nobody told me about
I
it.
know. Don't have to make that long trip to the bathroom
That's
anymore.
right. Just, just plop and scoot. But no, so we keep up on that. He shampooed the carpet. Like I said, I don't know anything else we can do. I cannot get a diaper on that cat. I ain't even trying. Yes, I still need to color my hair again. Um, yeah, I can't diaper. I always threaten the other dogs if they're not good or something. I'm like, I'll put a diaper on you too. And they're like, no. I never thought I would be searching out prices of diapers. Jelly wears a size 3 diaper. I'm just trying to find the cheapest kind there is, frankly. But every time Walmart is always out of them. That Parent Choice is the best, the cheapest. Now I haven't been to Dollar General, and they used to sell some that were even cheaper that we used to buy for our other dog that wore diapers. So if you guys see any phenomenal prices on size 3 diapers, I didn't think it would ever be this hard. I know people are stocking up on certain things, you can tell. It's like I just had to get more canned dog food and all, like the old Roy and stuff, is all gone. I had to go with the pedigree, and their pouches was a hard time to get those in too. I think you wondered why I was so stressed this morning.
I did.
I had all these different apps open trying to compare prices for diapers and dog food, and it's like I had Target open, I had Walmart open, I had Amazon open, I had Food Lion open, and I had Aldi open. And I just ended up going with Food Lion. It's like, you know, it would not, Amazon did not have good prices, I think, on diapers. I almost ordered something there, but I'm like, man, I didn't want to have to take out, like a second mortgage or something to refinance our very old decrepit Jeep. Oh, you need to go out today though and do some glue on that, honey.
Okay.
The fabric on like the roof, inside is coming loose. So now when Brad drives, it's hanging down like this. It's like we need to do something. So what else? I'm gonna be making a Valentine's Day wreath, and I'm thinking about filming some of that. I'm not sure. I probably will. I probably will film part of that. I think that would be kind of fun for you guys to watch. It's out of tulle. And I have these great big wreaths. But I was waiting for red and white tulle because, the variety packs of tulle starting out are okay, but you really just don't have that much on them. And if you're making, this is a big wreath. I think it's like 16 inches or something. I'll have to look. But I want to make them nice and stuff. And I had the Valentine ribbon come in. Because, yeah, see, this is my whole life is I just got to decorate for another holiday. I do love wreaths on doors, don't I, honey?
Yes, you do. You
I
always
do.
have.
I always have loved to have a nice wreath on the door, and it's just me. So I'm making the Valentine's Day one, and then after that I will make, of course, an Easter one, and then for 4th of July I want to make a red, white, and blue, or basically for basic summertime will be red, white, and blue. It'd be nice if I could get. I think I do have some little flags actually. I would just need to laminate them. I have some little, like, kind of a party pack. So I think I could do that. Oh, I know you guys are like, goddamn. But just how you guys know, I just kind of jump all over. I can't help it. It's how I am. My wheels are turning. I forgot. I was telling Brad the other day, I bought some they look like little chalkboard type, but they're like tags and stuff. And I was going to paint those. I was going to paint hearts on them and then be able to hang them down and on the Valentine's wreath. I thought that would look really cute. So it will. I'm going to do that. Thank you for reminding me because I forgot about it.
Wow.
Now, if I can find what I did with them, actually, I think I do know what I did with them. I've been working on my big painting again, which is the 3D. It's a landscape, and I'm using plaster on part of it, built up the rock formations and stuff. So that's coming out pretty cool. I'm pretty psyched about that. That's the only painting I have going on right now. Because I'm going back to doing more landscapes because I have to be a lot more disciplined to do landscapes than I do abstracts. Abstracts, are super easy and stuff, and you have to be a lot more disciplined when you're doing a landscape or anything like that and it takes many, many, many layers and steps of paint and shading and detailing and everything. So, but that's okay. You work on it for an hour or two a day, and then you leave it. But I like to put my artwork, if it's in progress, someplace where I can see it because every time I glance at it, then the last time that you really look at it, sometimes it'll spark because sometimes you don't really know what to do next, and then it'll all of a sudden come to you, and you're like, "That's what I need to do." Because you're looking at it, you're like, there's something just not right. I'm not happy with this. I'm not sure why, and I'm not sure what the next step is. And if you're not doing a plaster buildup, because I'm rather committed to this painting now that I've done that, it may take on a whole new design. a whole new thing. I mean, there's been wildlife put in paintings of mine because I got a smudge. I'm just being serious. And there's a lot of artists that way where they intended their piece to be a certain way and they'll do a mess up and they're like, oh, okay, well, yes, I want to paint a horse or a beaver or a wild turkey or whatever right there. One of the next things I want to work on painting though is I love to paint birds. So I want to build up a plaster on of birds. I want to do like some nice, great big seagulls or something with a very long wingspan, a pterodactyl, parad,
Pterodactyl.
pterod, what?
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, that thing. Uh, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm wanting to do that because I really love to paint birds. I don't know. They're my thing. I love to paint birds. So that's what I'm doing on that. I haven't started another diamond painting because, like I told you guys, I have some sitting here that I need to go through and decide if I'm gonna auction them off, if I'm gonna, do a giveaway, that kind of stuff. So that's what's going on there. Anything else? Brad's cooking dinner. Poor Brad. We're supposed to be splitting the cooking, but with me having to take all these water pills and stuff, I can't take the water pills and be anywhere but right by the bathroom. You know? I'm serious. What is it, about 3 steps into the bathroom?
Yeah.
I sit on the edge of the bed and I get my looming out and stuff. And sitting there watching TVs. I watched a couple of horror movies last night, and right there, Brad was watching on my laptop. He's watching a series. Is it Manifest?
Yeah.
On Netflix?
Yep.
And he really, really likes that. Tonight, can you work on installing the Hulu app and the Prime Video app on there? Because until then, like, we can't watch anything on that laptop that way. But I thought I went to the Play Store and I got the Prime Video uh, installation thing and I installed it and now I can never find it. So.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. So, that's what we got going on. And I am making some hats for a friend of mine who has cancer. That's one of the things I do, and I really love doing is if I am friends with somebody and I realize they have cancer or something, it's just a nice way. I think it's kind of a virtual almost hug is, hey, I care about you and I know you're going through a lot, and here's some, brightly colored hats to kind of, inspire your day. I kind of like to make them like this one I'm doing right now is black with kind of some bright pastels, variegated. And the pattern I'm doing makes it really just kind of pop. And I'm like, she's gonna have fun with that. And I think I'm also gonna put some of the fur pom poms on them and stuff because she's a character. She's a wonderful lady and stuff. So I got wind of it. She was going through cancer, watching some of her TikTok videos. We've been friends for a long time on Facebook, but I don't go to Facebook hardly, so I didn't realize. So got a hold of her and I'm like, hey, I want to make you some hats. She's like, that'd be awesome. So working on that. I could have finished one last night, but it was getting pretty late. I'll finish that up today and do a couple more. I know she loves purple. I gotta see what other colors. I asked her what color she really liked and stuff. So that makes me feel good. I've made hats for quite a few of my friends that have had cancer and stuff. One friend of mine, she's passed away, and she was really a wonderful lady. She had gone through the change, you know, from he to she, and fight really hard to do it, and everything was starting to progress really well. Then she got sick, and her work was just waiting for any excuse to let her go, right? So they did, but then she found out she had lung cancer. And I had made and sent her some hats, and they were some of her very favorites. She always talked about that. That makes you feel good, you know? It's not so much about what you do for a person when they're dead, because they're dead, they don't care. But it's how you make them feel when they're alive, you know? None of us are perfect by any means. I know I am not. You might all think I am. I am not. Am I, honey?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, sweetie.
No, I'm not. And I will say that all day long, but I think we can all treat each other and ourselves nicer. You know, Brad will tell you if I'm wrong about something, I will apologize.
Yep.
I told him the other day I didn't feel like maybe I had been as patient with him when he's in a lot of pain as I could have been, and I was apologizing for that. You know, he said, "Well, you didn't know," and it's like, but I need to be, more patient and not, because it's not his fault. Absolutely not his fault. We like any married couple, we've done stuff to each other that really hurts the other person, and it's not that you meant to. It's just it's human nature, and you know, we're all that way.
Yep.
Found a whole turkey the other day when we were cleaning out the freezer that we didn't even know we had. We'd bought it a year ago for a family dinner that never took place. So I'm probably gonna cook that. I don't know, next week sometime.
That'd be good.
I'd like to cook that up. Maybe Sunday. I was going for kind of Sunday.
Okay.
To put it in that big roaster and let it cook. And
the big plug-in roaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in that way I'm gonna slice up and debone it, put it in packages to be used for different recipes and stuff. I thought that would be really good, so that's what we're doing. Anything else you gotta say, Miss Nixie? Huh? Nothing? You don't have anything to say, Nix? Oh boy, man, since we started giving her that glucosamine, she is just like a different dog.
Yeah.
She's running all over again. She's jumping on stuff. She's being silly. You're being so silly, aren't you? I know, but they're all happy. Anything else you guys have to say? Wait. Don't interrupt. I'm listening. Yeah. Yeah. I understand. I can understand how that happened. Don't beat yourself up about it. All you can do is try again really hard. You know, all of us make mistakes. None of us are perfect. Don't keep beating yourself up for it. So you tried. You did the best you could, right? Okay.
Just keep pushing on.
All you can do. Stop being so hard on yourself. So anyway, I want to say I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. It does mean a lot to me. And, if you do text me and I don't get back to you right away, please don't be offended. Sometimes I just get busy with stuff. As you can tell, my mind goes very fast, and sometimes I'm rather scattered. I will say that. I have to really, really concentrate if I'm doing something, or else I'll just be all day like, blah, 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 oh, shiny object, blah, 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 oh, shiny. So I have trained myself. But if I don't get back to you, sometimes you even need to nudge me and go, hello? Remember?
Yeah.
So.
Your Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
Oh, hello? I did that in the hospital. I was when I was in an ICU and had just gotten moved down to the recovery floor, and I was cold. So I wrapped myself in a blanket, including my head, and the nurse walks in and I'm like, well, hello? And she just lost it. She said, I look just like Mrs. Doubtfire. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a great day. We will see you here in a couple days. I kind of like making every other day vlogs. If you guys want me, I know I've heard a few of you guys like me making daily ones. I can do that too. So, just some days are going to be kind of boring. Because some days just are boring. And some days are really hectic. And, we get through it. Step by step. You have anything to say?
Nope, you've done good.
All right. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.